and sit down.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. Look at these four people. He's coming for a villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now. First Man 2, Learning Curve.
Booyah. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Good, I get a stupid message on my PC as soon as I go live. What the hell? Does my PC not know what I'm doing? It should. Hello, good morning. Jay's in the house. AJ says he's already sitting down and shutting up. Who told you to do that? It wasn't me. I'm polite. I would say, please take your seat and shut that pie hole, is what I would say. More inking, more Gil Kane. Well, it's more penciling today than inking. I'm going to be drawing over his layout, and who knows, maybe I will get to doing some inking. Val, did you see me? Well, did you see Andy last night on CG Kings? Of course they did. Oh, I'm coming out of my shell. I guess I was just awake. That's what it comes down to. I need to be wide awake. What's up, JP Roca? Yeah, I really had a good night's sleep the night before. I was wide awake last night. As long as I'm wide awake, that is what matters. Good morning. That's right. Look at these four people. Got some more contributions. 2 away from 550, I believe. Let's get those 2 during this show. I think we can do it. Get up to 550. And all right, guys, so I am here today. Yesterday, I went through some beautiful Gil Kane layouts from an issue of Green Lantern, and they got me all jacked up, wanting to do some drawing over top of the one and only Gil Kane. So I'm sharing my screen. You guys can see it. Needless to say, I've got my spectacles to draw so I can see on top of my head. Now they are in front of my face. Show the guns, hero man. You mean this? What? You mean these? Look at those guns. Hey, nobody mess with the king. CG Kings. Pow, 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 pow. And YouTube, these are fake. So no pulling my video. These are not real. No, seriously, I keep a real Uzi in my house. Come on now. I think you should sleep every Monday in the afternoon so you can shine. I didn't take a nap yesterday either. I was just ready to go, raring to go. Rapid fire. I was trying. Well, it depends on the topics too. Some of the topics, just get me all fired up and going. Anyhow, let's do a little penciling. I already added a new layer to draw over. Let's knock this layer down. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta mess with the image size here. We'll make it 150 by 8. That should do it better. I have over 50 Bill Black signed items, most of his low-budget movies. No way! That's awesome! Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I posted a video going through phase 1 phasers, the Vic Bridges work that I mentioned before that I have a thing for from when I was a kid. Vic Bridges, artist in the 80s. I honestly don't know what Vic is doing anymore. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'm not going to concern myself with where the hand actually connects here. I'm not sure Gil even figured it out. He was probably like, you know what? It doesn't matter. If the hand actually connects properly going into the lantern. Because technically you would draw the fist, say it's right here, and then you would draw back. I guess I could technically figure it out quickly. No, there we go. All right, so that was easier than I thought. Lots of things are easier than I think. Vic Bridges needs to be Comicsgate. I don't know what Vic is doing. AJ says I should turn this into First Man. That's not a bad idea. Whoa, whoa, whoa. His what? I didn't know that. Hold on here. Yes, racist bird. His wife, she was fighting cancer. I did not know that. Vic is not on any social media that I know of. So, and I don't know if I'll have to see if I have an email address for him. Best King stream yet. I was drawing the entire time. Felt like it was over before I knew it. It did go by pretty quick. I have to go. Oh, that's okay, Val. Catch the replay. Have a fun time in class. And remember, everybody, hit that smash that like button and subscribe. And share First Man 2 Learning Curve, of course. It's true, I would have a Gil Kane First Man, but it's without Gil Kane's total finishes. If I did anything... Oh, Bill Black's wife. Yes, I did see that. I think she's doing better, but don't quote me on that. But I did see that because I am friends with Bill. Bill, man, I used to go out to dinner with Bill and his wife and stuff back in the early 90s, and John Beatty and Mark Heike. We'd all go out to dinner like every Friday night. Hey, First Man fam, check out Tom DeFalco and Ron Frenz's and Sal Buscema's new Indiegogo. It does look great for some classic creators. Anyhow, what I was saying is I wouldn't turn this into First Man, because if I wanted to turn a Gil Kane drawing into a First Man, I would want to find a drawing where he actually did the full pencils, inks, everything. So all the renderings there. So then basically all I would have to do is change the costume and Gil's, and then I could keep Gil's rendering and everything. To me, that would be more representational of Gil Kane First Man. Because if I finish this, it's not going to have the Gil Kane rendering, because I don't render like Gil Kane. What's up, Corey Ransom Art? Hello, thank you for joining. Hyper Kaiju, where have you been lately, buddy? I hope everything's okay. Haven't seen you in a while. Let's see. Good morning, Pop Culture Avenger. I thought about bird watching this morning as well, but it's a little gloomy out. So, I'd rather be here with you guys. You should see if you can get Craig Russell to ink you a Kane First Man. He nails that rendering. He does. I love Craig Russell's art in general. Hyper says, I love me some Gil Kane. Who doesn't? It's sacrilegious not liking Gil Kane. Everybody must like the Gil Kane. He's got this big twist going on. That's how we're looking so far. Look at that Gil Kane goodness. Yeah, that bird story sounded like it came out of the Babylon Bee. Bird watchers are afraid to go outside, or what was it? Gay, LGBTQ, all that stuff. Bird watchers are afraid to go outside, or something. I don't know. It really just seemed like a fake story. So weird. Crotch shot. Gil Kane and his crotch up the nose shots. See, I think we would see some of his shoulder right here that Gil didn't draw. Just a smidge of it, maybe. I tell you, somebody influenced by Gil Kane and John Buscema a lot is Claudio Castellini. Hope I pronounce his name right. Claudio Castellini. Big Gil Kane, John Buscema fan. Somebody I would definitely love to see do a drawing of First Man. I think Aaron was legitimately pissed off about the bird watching thing. I think he was too, because it's just like, it sounded like the issue of the Tick, Captain Battleship says. I think we were all just really astonished that this rated as newsworthy. Just amazing to me. I say I'm not a big fan of this back arm Gil did. It just doesn't look right. I might have to mess with it. Wait, why is there pressure on me? Oh yeah. Yeah, I got pressure. Careful, Hyperkaiju. They'll come after you for gatekeeping your own personal private bunker. That's true. No pressure. Pressure. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I might have to mess with the proportion on this arm. Because it's not working for me that well. Turn that layer off. I'll look at it. I'll mess with that arm in a bit. I'm going to do his head. I got to save this, though. All right. File, save as. Let's see. What page is this? PSD. There it is. It's... Come on. There it is. All saved. What have I missed in the chat? There's pressure because all of the Andy Smith sycophants are watching. You guys, you're not sycophants. Am I playing Taxi today? Run out of hero shirts to wear? Oh, I still have hero shirts. And I'm not playing Taxi today. She's off today. But tomorrow morning I'll be playing Taxi, which means get up earlier. Actually, I get up at the same time. What it means is stream earlier. This arm is just too short. It's too short. It's too short. Too short to quit. Hey, hey. Too short. Too short to quit. Hey, hey. Forearm's too short. Get higher. Hands a little too big. I could use some help if anyone knows writers that could help. I have ideas and some characters. Getting it to gel is rough. God, I hear that. That looks a little better. Gil does these big set of abs right up top. That's another way to tell Gil Kane art is the way he does abdominos. All right. Early. I don't do early. Just ask my eyelids. Oh, you can do it. You can get up early with me. It's Rise and Shine with Andy. Rise and shine. Just get that cup of Folgers, and the smell will just wake you up. Got to do a little more head construction here. At first glance, it looks like everything's there, but for me, I've got to do a little more construction on it. That's what easy for you to shine it. Oh, damn. Busted down a ball joke on me. Oh, smack. What is Graham Nolan's method of writing, AJ? I might know it, but I'm not sure, so tell me. And look, Chuck already asked the same thing. What is Graham's method? I'm intrigued by this Graham method. Oh, AJ, you started it there. You're intriguing people. I'd imagine the Nolan method would involve a lot of whey protein. That's what get his brain muscles working. He's down in tons of whey protein, get the brain power going. Great. Now AJ's not replying. He drops that tease about the Graham Nolan method and then just disappears. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Damn it, Andy, now I have Van Hagar stuck in my head. You're welcome. Oh, getting close, Andy. My birthday's the 2nd. Yours is the 5th. We're November kids. Yes, we are. There, AJ says. Let's see. He talks about it frequently. He lays out a rough on the left side of the page and writes the page around what's happening in the layouts. I would assume he has an outline first. Yeah, I would think he does. Okay, that's what I thought. But I want to make sure. Oh, yeah, it's Green Lantern. Scorpios rule, brother. It's coming out pretty good. Hit the save button. Save. That's looking tough. Thank you very much. My brain isn't processing that. So Light draws an idea, then comes up with the story off of that. I mean, he has an overall, I would assume he has an overall story outline in mind. And then kind of like Keith Giffen, he, instead of writing it panel by panel, panel 1, typing out what happens, he just draws the layout for it. I need to draw the lantern. I'll do that on a different layer. Squash. Oops. Let's see. Let's do this part first. A little bigger. Charge up that ring, yo. I tried writing using the heavy Picard style of making a stick figure comic. Didn't work out for me. I mean, everybody has to have their thing. When I do write, I type it out first. But I definitely help with, it helps working with somebody, for me at least, writer-wise. The guy I work with on First Man, Rob Snyder's got a pretty visual sense. Who is Fulton Land YouTube channel? What's that? What is Fulton Land? Explain. Chuck Gibson, you should reach out to Gabe. He was on the Kings with Andy last night. I think he's getting ready to do an IGG as soon as he's done. He is getting ready to do something. Oops. He is getting ready to do something. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes up with. I did not see the new James Bond over the weekend, by the way. I know you guys were deeply wondering if I did, and I did not make it out to see it. We had a pretty busy day. Went to a little festival in a park on Saturday, which was very fun. Had a nice pumpkin brew. I love pumpkin beer. How do you view digital drawing as a tool? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me back up a little bit here. Joel Fulton equals albino thunderbuns. Okay, thank you very much. How do you view digital drawing, a tool? I mean, it's a tool. To me, it's just like drawing on paper, except instead of erasing stuff to draw through and whatnot, I can just pop new layers and such. And I can get rid of stuff really easy as well. I can draw on my iPad, so if I go out of town and I know I have work to do, instead of lugging around all my stuff, paper and all that, I just bring my iPad. So that's very helpful to me. Yeah, I mean, I was doing a lot of digital drawing, and then I recently on First Man went back to working on paper, which, it has its pluses and minuses. I'll give you a great, for instance, the page I'm working on now. The page I'm working on now, I drew the figure, and his foot is being this big figure's foot is being cropped off the page. And if I was doing it digitally, I could just select it and move it. But because I'm drawing it traditional, I'll have to make it work and do a little adjustment to it after I scan the page, because I don't want his foot to crop out. Sometimes I'll just let it go and be like, oh, that's cool. That'll actually be a good crop. But for the panel I'm working on, I don't need any of his figure to crop out like that. So, that's something I'll definitely have to fix. Go Gauntlets Comics. Hello. Go Bills. I think what you mean to say is go Cowboys. I will give the Bills credit because they're not my division. I can easily get on that train and say, yeah, that's awesome. They're doing as well as they are. But, on the Kings last night, when Ethan asked how the Eagles are doing, just just too bad. You know, I didn't want to call out the Eagles because Chuck Gibson asked, do you have photocopies of the Starlin job you inked? I've got scans. I've got scans of all those pencils of Jim's stuff and my ink. So maybe I'll do a stream on that showing pencils compared to inks. Good call. I can do that with Ron Lynn too. Great. Andy going traditional means we can buy original pages. Well, even when I draw pages digitally, I print them out in blue and then ink them traditionally. So I always have original art. I think you're both misspeaking. You mean to say go Pack go? I don't think so. Go Eagles. You guys are killing me. No, 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 no. You know, if it comes down to the Bills and the boys, go boys. Gotta say. Hell yes, please. I'll do that first stream. I would definitely do that first stream. I'm always looking for content ideas for streams. So feel free to always. Actually, you know what? I would do that. Feel free to always suggest ideas of what you guys would like to see. I'm always looking for ideas for live streams. You know, if there's a news story you want me to talk about or something, just let me know. Just let me know. Now, this is classic Green Lantern. So he's got the old underwear line because he's classic. But yeah, those hardcovers I did with Jim were 100 pages. So I don't know we'd go through all 100 pages, but definitely I can show that stuff. Show off my X-Men Forever issues. I can do that as well. AJ says, so you're a fan of Dallas Cowboy Island? You shut your mouth, AJ. Oh, man, that injury last year, Dak got, excuse me, COVID all over my hand. The injury last year Dak got was super scary. I'm glad he came back from it. Look, I hope they win the East. Do I think if the Cowboys win the East and they go in the playoffs, they'll go deep in the playoffs? No. But man can dream. I can have my dreams. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the good bless you. Got to keep them demons at bay. I watched a foreign film on Netflix, a suspense thriller over the weekend called Prey. It's about this group of guys that are camping. I think it's 5 guys that are camping in the woods for like a bachelor party. And they start getting shot at and picked off one by one. The dubbing was pretty good. But, you know, the story itself was just kind of like, ugh. Once they gave up the goose on who was doing the shooting and hunting the guys, my interest really waned. I watched it, the whole movie, though, because it was only like an hour and a half long, so I stuck with it. But, yeah, once they spoiled who was going after these guys, I was just like, oh, ugh, who cares? I did binge watch over the weekend all episodes of Squid Game. 5 Guys, now you're hungry. I'm sorry. And have the best burgers. 5 Guys does not have the best burgers. You guys are so wrong. I really hate to disappoint. They do not have I'll take Shake Shack over 5 Guys. I'll take Steak and Shake over 5 Guys. So going to have to disagree on you on that one. Time to take out a bank loan to get a burger and fries. Exactly. Five Guys, so overpriced and overrated. Good Lord. This Green Lantern's coming together. I'll take Culver's over Five Guys big times. Hyper Kaiju nailed it. I got to show that. You nailed it. Yes, Culver's over Five Guys anytime. I watched some YouTube recap of Squid Games. Looked interesting, but not enough. I'd sit and watch the whole thing. It was pretty good. Get past episode 2. Once you get to episode 3, 4, it starts moving along. Steak and Shake started in Indiana. We all think it sucks. Oh, man. Come on now. Steak and Shake doesn't suck. Hurtful. Steak and Shake does not suck. I'm sorry. It's a fine establishment. Go higher and higher, straight up we'll climb. Do, 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 do. I say higher, higher, leave it all behind. So baby, dry your eyes. I got to be it's got to be locational. Our Steak and Shake and Culver's here are absolutely trash. I could be because they're poorly. Thoughts on Big Boy? I haven't thought about Big Boy in a long time, but person I went to the Kubert school with, when she graduated, got a job drawing some of the Big Boy comics that Big Boy would give out. So look at that. Exactly. That's what we did too. Like 3 a.m. and stuff, hitting Steak and Shake. You know it. See, you guys know. And what you need to know more is back First Man 2 Learning Curve. Link is in the description below. Let's get it to 550. 2 backers away from 550. Then we'll move from there. Do you work for CNN, Andy? Because Steak and Shake being good is fake news. How dare you? Damn. You just go to the post office today, buddy. That's all you got to do. Steak and Shake is awesome. Greensburg, Pennsylvania still had their location, so I could drive 2 hours away. Oh, I don't know about the 2-hour drive, John. That seems like a lot. All right, I got to do the rest of his lantern here. Wendy's. Oh, get out of here with that garbage. I actually don't mind Wendy's. I used to go to Wendy's, Bart and I, when we were doing Ominous Press up in Syracuse in the early 90s. We'd go to Wendy's and have their all-you-can-eat salad buffet for lunch. That, I will say, was pretty good. Ahoy, what about? Hello, Kuma's Corner has metal-themed burgers. Okay, there's got to be 2 people in here who haven't backed First Man. Let's get that backer number up. Join the Legion of First Maniac, and let's not forget about the Penumbros. But I agree, everybody needs to read that. 2 backers get volume 2. If you missed out on volume 1, no worries. You can get volume 1 in the campaign as well. So look at that. So back it now and become a part of the revolution. Become a part. Actually, I sent that update out last week. I don't know if I showed the couple pages that were on the update. So I'll have to show them here. First, I have to see what those pages were. Oh, actually, I can just do it this way. Wait, now I'm confused. What is this? I haven't been around. I'm addicted to the Gabby and Brian stuff. I want to find him and get the 100. What is Gabby and Brian? Now I don't even know what you're talking about. Danky, hello. Dude, bare bones backers are fine. You back the one book. That is awesome. I appreciate everybody that supports my project, whether it be the one book or the highest expense tier. You know, you do you. But I will say, if you want to be drawn in the book for $400, you will get a panel. You won't be in a crowd scene. The panel will be dedicated to a close-up of you with a word balloon, and you'll get 4 copies of the book too. So that's a great one. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Hold on. Speaking of First Man 2 Learning Curve, here it is. And let's get to the updates. Some new art for you people that haven't seen it. There's a page of new art right there. I'll solo it for you guys. Am I almost done with First Man 2? No, I am not. No, I am not. It ships in May 2022, so I'm working on it daily. But I'm not almost done. If it was almost done, I would have shipped it sooner. Thank you for asking, though. Back the campaign to get these updates. Here's a piece of new art. And after this one, we get a nice quiet father-son scene. This was actually a very fun page to draw for me. I like pages like this. That's right. Hyperkaiju, 505 subs away from 800. Let's get it there, guys. 21 people watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love this middle panel right here in the kitchen dinette area with the hallway. You know, it's a nighttime scene, and I wanted to get across. I want to get across without the color that it's nighttime. And one good way to do that on the outside shot is with shadows and more blacks and stuff spotted. And then on the inside, I want to get across that it was nighttime. And I love when I walk through the house at night and you can see the shadows of lights from other rooms coming in and casting shadows from the walls and things like that. So that's what I tried to do in that middle panel. And I thought it worked out really well. And then in the bedroom scene, casting some shadows there. Let's see. I love the silhouette panel with the feet in the foreground and the folks in back. That's Smart Comics. Oh, thank you very much. Video shared. Thank you so much. I backed Eric Hanate's Arc Athena this past weekend. It looks great, but his shipping was insane. Was it? I honestly don't know. I backed it as well. I don't know. I know we're both in the state. Oh, those shadows are great. Thank you. Yeah, I trying to get over this page. I'm all about trying to move the camera. So you got the long shot here. First Man's making a joke about being able to. First Man in this first panel, if you're wondering why he's doing the Karate Kid pose, is why does Luke's dad have so much hair? Hey, man, because he does. My dad had a lot of hair. Going bald is on the mom side of the family. So Luke is basically kicking it here, and he's saying, I'm trying to figure out how to shoot these blasts out of my feet. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And they're like, yeah, okay, we're done with you today. See you later. He's like, I'm out. Then this dude right here in the bottom panel is escorting him out. And he's like, woohoo, crushed that job interview. And then needless to say, down here, it's like this dude with the hat on who's a jerk is like, what a dork. She's like, it doesn't matter now. He doesn't know what we have in store. And he's like, maybe I care about this kid. I don't know. Link for the campaign. You got it. There it is. Hyper Guys, you got it before I could. There's the link for the campaign, Gold Gauntlet Comics. Look at those 4 people. Exactly. Look at New York City with the Freedom Tower back there that I referenced and everything. Sent some pages to the colorist. So there you go. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gold Gauntlet. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Get yourself a snazzy limited edition First Man t-shirt while you're at it. We've got sizes from small to extra large, and then double X to I think 4X as well. Limited edition t-shirt. Get yourself a t-shirt. They do ship separately. You can get First Man Volume 2 and the Black Book, Art of Andy Smith, 112-page hardcover, featuring art of mine. So there you go. Let's get back to drawing some, shall we? He's very punchable. Just saying, I'm not going to disagree. Well, anyhow, this is where we're at on this. This is coming out pretty well. I do want to see something else. I want to see. I'm trying to remember how the stupid handles go on the side of this thing. If I remember right, and don't quote me ever on remembering correctly. I want to say the handles do something like this, if I remember right. And we know how my memory is. Memories. Do 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 do. So baby, dry your eyes. Na, 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 That's what dreams are made of. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I can erase this stuff. This is why I like layers. I can go down to the lantern under here. I go to Green Lantern here. See, this is what makes digital easier. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Is that where the handles go? I thought the handles go on the side, but now I'm thinking that there's a corner thing. There's something on the side here that pops off. Shit. I don't know. I'm making it up now. So Andy, when I read First Man's dialogue, should he have the same voice as Luke? I was imagining The Rock. No, his voice will change, so it's deeper. So it's different voice, but same mindset. So his dialogue would be what Luke says, but his voice is definitely different. I gotta post those updates. Does Hal Jordan's onesie have snaps in the crotch? It's either that or Velcro. I think the classic gel costume has to be in top 5. I agree. I love it. Yeah, I think they're going to be off the side in this version. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see if this works. Let's see how that looks. There we go. This little lantern thing hanging down there so we can pick it up. Mini movies are cool, but it seems like the art that sells the comics. Snowman got a lot of backers when EVS started showing the art. Yeah, it's true. Success. I'm using Sketchbook Pro. 100% the art that sells me on stuff. Why I like Andy stuff, because his visual storytelling is so thoughtful. I don't have to read the comic to know what's going on. That is how I was taught, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Perfect comic to me when you just look at the pics and understand. I agree. I'm drawing First Man old school on the paper. I was doing it digital and then printing it out to ink, but I'm back to doing it on the paper. I never saw the Snowman comics until just a few weeks ago. I did back the new one. I'm looking forward to getting it. So another part I like about doing stuff digital like this is give me a little 1-point perspective. Well, that didn't work. Look at that. The question is, guys, should I finish this? Should I print this out in blue and totally finish it in pencils and in inks and everything? That's the question. That is the question. All right, let's see. Let me read some more chat. Enneagram are the two best storytellers in CG. Dude, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Graham is insanely good. I agree. You like inking videos? Okay, I might have to do it. Print out and fix that left arm, Dana says. What's up, Dana? Thank you for joining. I love the fact that you're watching. Please jump on over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, though. Let's see. I feel the same way. It's like you get Andy's story without dialogue. Sometimes the story is etched on the faces he draws because they're so expressive. Oh, thank you. Why start if not finish? Because I have ADHD. I start lots of things that I don't finish. And get. Oh, thank you very much, Dana. I appreciate that. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is at some point I'll print this out and print it out in blue and then type pencil over top of it. I can do one of two things. I can probably ink it the way it is and it'll be looser, or I can type pencil it a little bit more before I ink it. I'll just have to see how I'm feeling that day. But I think tomorrow is going to be a little Jim Starlin pencil inks show and tell. I'll show Jim's pencils, and side by side, I'll show the inks I was doing over top of Jim. And I'll tell the story of how it came about of me inking Jim on over, I think I inked like almost 400 pages of Jim's stuff. I very well might do that. I might finish it and sell it at the next auction. That is not out of bounds at all. I do like the way it came out, though. That does look pretty cool, floating above the table. I was kind of like, should I do the thing floating or should I fix it so it's on the table? But I like how it's floating above the table. I'll pop on the layer below so you guys can see it. Do a little on off. Wait a second. Oh, that's his rib cage. Yeah, I moved the symbol up too. I see Gil puts the symbol lower, but I moved it up, so that's fine. So it's a Gil Kane, Andy Smith production. Rename him Hal T-Rex Jordan with that left arm. Hey, the left arm's good now. I lengthened it. It's all good to go now. So the left arm is good because it's going back. Like, oh, it's hard to see, but basically the upper arm's going back and the forearm's coming forward. So I've got the foreshortening on this arm going back fine. If the elbow comes down to here, it swings up like this. And then the forearm swings down. So it's all good now. So let's get back to First Man 2 learning curve. God, I do dig this panel, him flying away. I'm out of here, yo. The next page is really fun. Actually, the next page after this one is a real fun page on an old college campus. The next page takes place on an old college campus, and we get to see the lady in his life, Sadie. We introduce her. So that's a fun page. I never got to lay in bed with a cell phone when I was a teenager. TC says, Andy, where do you rank Kane overall? He's top 3 for me. Gil Kane for me. Gil Kane for me is probably in the top 5 for sure. I'd say he's in my top 5, definitely. I love Gil Kane's work. So yeah, he's definitely in my top 5. Big time. And speaking of my ADHD, how I start things and don't finish, this is something I'm going to do on a stream too. I need to finish. I started drawing this. A couple weekends ago. You noticed, is that a Funko Pop on his bedside table? It is a Funko Pop on his bedside table. Right there, a little Funko Pop. Past Master Dan, I'm still streaming for a little bit more. Good morning. I just woke up. What did I miss? I was drawing over Gil Kane, so watch the replay. So I started drawing this. I've got a ton of these Ominous Press world premiere sketch covers, blank sketch covers. I've got white ones. I've got black ones. The black ones are, of course, hard to draw on. But I wanted to draw Nexus. I haven't drawn Nexus for fun in a long time. So I sketched out this Nexus a couple weeks ago, and I keep meaning to finish it on a live stream. So tighten up the pencils and ink it. So I will be getting to this at some point too. People with ADHD have a great way of starting things and not finishing them. So yeah, that is me. Oh no, Adam's throwing it down. What's he saying? Put a proper comic on that table like Starlight Cats or something. You know, I got to be honest, I never thought of it. It would be kind of neat if I could get the okay from one of the other guys to put one of their comics on the table. Of course, my default is mine, but I did do the Bart Sears variant cover of Ultra face up on the table, but it would be neat. I should ask one of the other guys if I can use their comic to put on the table. A little cross promotion. Actually what I should do is do a stack. So like mine on top and then do another one poking out, and you can see that maybe it's Alien Alamo, and do another one behind that or underneath poking out. You can see that it's black and white. Those are ideas I might have to ask the guys if I can do. That's right. Hit the like button. Steve Rude is up there. Gold tier as well. Rude the dude. I love Rude stuff. What is up, Prater? It would be fun. I might have to do that. Well, guys, I've been going on an hour and 4 minutes. And you know what that means. That means this dude's got to get to drawing some comic books. Yeah, I think it would be fun. I'll ask the guys. If the guys are down with me doing that, I will possibly do that, because this page has not been sent to the colorist yet. So there you go. I watched a documentary about Steve Rude, pretty fascinating. Yeah, I watched that too on Amazon. I had no idea about that stuff. Bring Sexy back and draw my funny book, Hero Man. You know, you guys are bossy. But I hear you. And until tomorrow, I bid you a fair adieu. Yeah.
Go ahead, go with it. Look at those hips. Go ahead, go with it. Make me smile. Go ahead, go with it. Go ahead, child. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. Go ahead, go with it. Get your sexy out. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.